Hello, hello, Mystic GLoLady here. It has been too long since I have done any divination readings. It's been a year and a half that I have taken a hiatus in order to finish my civil rights lawsuit that's now in the Supreme Court, and I've also started going back and seeking higher education. So I've been up to a whole lot of things, and I hope that you have been creating as well. My Patreon GLoLady site is up and almost ready to run. I have my inspirational wallet size photos for download, and also my healthy hippie hemp oil blends and other essential oil blends, as well as tools of the trade. There's lots of different support levels, so I hope to see you on my site, GLoLady, on Patreon. I'll put a link below. And now, on to your reading. Hello, Gemini. This is your Tarot divination reading for June 2017. And I will be doing it as the astrological chart. And as I shuffle a little bit more, we're going to start it out in the first house. The first house of yourself. And you have the Queen of Swords. You are taking heads and not the names. Whoa, you are on top of it this month. You are communicating very well this month. Is that because Mercury is flying through your first house? It's going to be there on the 7th, even though it's leaving on the 21st, and you have that new moon on the 23rd. Ooh, there's all kinds of new beginnings that are coming for you in June, Gemini. And your second house, you have the Prince of Wands. In your second house of finances and possessions and all that good planetary juju that's happening for you, your finances and possessions will be increasing in June. So open your mouth and speak it, communicate it. You have a voice and you're talking money. In the third house, you have the King of Pentacles. Let's talk about some money, honey. Oh, yeah. Now is the time to do it. In your fourth house of home, you have the Three of Wands, the established strengths. It's looking good on the home front. What is it? Is this a new? Is it a building of? And really, does it matter as long as it's peaceful and things are working in June on the home front? And when we come into the fifth house of fun, creativity, sex, children, you have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Jupiter is in there. It's retrograde until the 10th, but is that multiplying new children in there? Or are you being creative and thinking of new creations that are coming? In your sixth house of health, work, service, daily routine, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Success unfulfilled. What is it in your work? Are you not getting what you are worth in your work? Didn't we just talk about communicating more money? If you are not making what you deserve on your job, and you are allowing that thought to fester in you, it will affect your health. Okay, so open up your mouth. Now is a great time to talk about money. But remember, if you don't disagree, they're going to assume that you agree. So if you're not going to communicate about the money, the raise, you think that they're going to be really happy and willing to just hand you over some money? Um, there are some unscrupulous bosses that even though they promise you X amount of dollars on your paycheck, that doesn't mean that they are going to be honorable and honor that. Okay, so if you are working for someone and they are not real honorable, well, then is it time to go? If they're not going to honor you with what you are worth, then you are probably not the first or the last. But if you stand up and make an issue, you might be the last because they might not do something in that form or fashion again. In your seventh house of relationships, you have the Six of Pentacles, material success. It looks like things are flowing well in the relationship house. Now, remember, we have the full moon and we also have Saturn in there, that teacher. So does that mean that you have learned in your past relationships what to do and also what not to do? And it has made a very good difference. In the eighth house, you have the Princess of Pentacles. Money coming from other people. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Okay, it looks like there's some money coming from someone else. So that is a very, very good sign for you in June. Maybe that money coming from someone else might be to help you start your own business. In the ninth house of long distance travels, of higher learning, you have the Seven of Swords, the unstable efforts. Possibly not taking that trip. You are possibly not taking a trip. And does that mean that the boss says that you cannot take the trip? You cannot take that time off, that he needs you? And that's where the problem lies? That would be interesting. What do you do about that dilemma? In the 10th house, your career house, you have the Prince of Pentacles. You have a wealth of pentacles in your chart. You have a wealth of possessions, material, things coming for you in June. Your career, it's like, yeah, let's be on top of it. Now, you do have Neptune and Chiron and Pisces in your career house. So, let's see. I'm feeling you taking control. I'm feeling you finally taking control of your career. It's like, if you are worth that money, then you talk to the boss. There are other jobs out there, and you will find the right fit. Don't settle for something that you do not want. And if you are forced to take a position that you do not want because you need to have some financial income, then always keep your eyes and ears open. And it is people who are in positions, it is friends who know about other jobs. That is how most people are hired, by someone who knows someone. So don't feel that things will not change, okay? In the 11th house, another pentacle, an ace of pentacle, your friends, your hopes, your wishes. Don't give up. Do not give up on your hopes and wishes, all right? Because there's some cash flow that's going to be coming in. It looks like a fantastic month for you, Gemini. A little bit of challenges, but for the most part, you have a really good opportunity to advance, and advance is happiness. It's like, if we can advance, we're going to make ourselves happy. but we can advance by learning to make ourselves happy and not be dependent upon other people. Now, you have the Two of Swords, the peace restored, in the 12th house. Okay, secrets, jails, institutions. Oh, Carmela. Carmela carrying the bone. Ay, ay, ay. They love to eat bones on my bed. What can I do? Ah, pick them off before I go to sleep. Okay, so let's go back to that 12th house. You know, there's nothing worse than climbing into a bed. You know, you're going into your skeleton closet, you know, and finding a bone. What do you do with it? Do you get all upset? Or, or look at it, okay, it's a bone, and get rid of it. Same as your 12th house. If there's anything in there that needs cleaning out, now's the time to clean it out. Get things straightened out. All right. As I was talking about your health, work, long distance travels, that's where issues are going to be. And I'm listening to what is coming in about that, because it's like things are going good, things are going good, things are going good, and then whoa, wait a minute, what's coming up? What's coming up? Are you relaxing on your laurels because things are going too good, and then coming up in the future, things are getting on shaky ground? And if you are looking and considering traveling for a job, is it going to be worth it? Okay? Is that job going to pay off considering the commuting time? Is it worth the time and the money to commute for the money that you receive for the job? That will have to be decided. You're going to have to question that one, because I'm not sure if it's going to work out if you take I don't feel that you're going to be happy taking that trip where you're going to commute, and it's going to be time and money, and that time and money, your time is money. Okay, so if you're getting paid 10 an hour and your traveling time is an hour to get there, well, right there's $20, you know, your time, an hour here, hour there, all right, 2 hours, two, you know, 2 times 10, an hour is 20. So even though you're making this new job, um, what are we going to talk about? Is it 15? Is it 20? You know, is it worth your time and money? Because okay, that 1 hour, that 2 hours a day is now up to 10 a week. So right there, you know, 10 times 10, that's $100 just of your worth, your time and energy for traveling. So, is it worth it? All right, that might be what the question is for some of you for those jobs. So, a lot of times when we have a job that pays less, but we can walk to work, how much are we really benefiting from that job, even though it is less? Okay, it's less. You got to work, you got to ride your bike, you know, or you got to walk, you got to ride your bike, and that means you're getting your exercise too. So, you know, it's a sound mind and a sound body, and that's what you're going to have to question on this one. Is that job good? Because everything else looks like it's you're doing well. And let's see. Those want to keep banging on me with the success unfulfilled and the unstable actions. And there again, we're going to go back and we're going to talk about with the work, you know, and the ethical manners of work. So you want to hold high ethical standards, All right. Um, you don't want to, do not stoop to a low level, all right, in your work or your studies, because it will play out in the future. And if you're going to school, then take those tests for yourself. Don't allow someone else to take them for you, because it's only cheating you. It's only cheating you. So if you're going seeking, higher knowledge, and there again, if you're thinking about going into nursing or healing type of higher learning, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And if you're saying, "Oh, I can't go because of," um, change your point of view. Can't means I didn't try hard enough, okay? And we only fail when we quit trying. So keep trying. Keep looking for good things that are coming, because good things are coming. And when you look at all the blessings that are around you, you just might agree. So Gemini, see you, love you, bye.